If there's one thing you need to know about me, is that I love coffee. I could literally drink it for every meal, even though both my doctor and my therapist were like, maybe you should not drink coffee after 12 p.m., which has been a struggle, but we're getting there. Don't worry about it. We're getting there. I think my first coffee drink was the Dunkin' Donuts iced latte. They opened up this brand new Dunkin' Donuts down the block from where I went to junior high school, and everybody was like, we need to go get this coffee because they were doing a promotion. It was only $1. So we were like, hell yeah, we're gonna go get some coffee.
Get your coffee from the folks that know coffee, inside and out.
And ever since then, the sweet, tender age of like 12 or 13 years old, I have been hooked on the bean, baby. Give me that caffeine. And to be honest, I haven't met a coffee that I didn't like. You can give me a cappuccino, you can give me a cold brew. You know what I really love? A good Vietnamese iced coffee. Give me that. But I ended up spending way too much money on coffee, especially when the pandemic started, and just ordering coffee. Thankfully, we do not order from that place anymore. Free Palestine. So I've decided a couple years ago that instead of spending a ton of money on ordering out coffee, I can actually make my own, put in whatever I want. I can measure out whatever I want into my coffee. I'm not the greatest coffee maker, but getting an espresso machine actually changed the game for me. Ultimately, one day, I would love to actually be able to brew my own coffee with an actual espresso machine. Also, shout out to young Kita, who all the way up until college pronounced it as espresso. Now I'm cultured. Now I know espresso. Here's the thing that kills me about an espresso, though, is that you can't taste the coffee before you try it. I mean, unless you go in person to an espresso store, which I've only done once. And it was a cool experience, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna do that every single time I wanna try a new pod. And of course, you can lock in, you get your favorites, you know what you like, but I'm also a really basic person. And I gotta say, Cafe Bustelo, my favorite coffee, ground coffee, instant coffee, whatever you want to call it. And so I figured, why not just buy a big old thing of Cafe Bustelo and refill my pods? A lot of people have been doing this for a really long time now. There have been silicone pods. There are the resealable kits that I'm going to use today. There's a ton of options. I've even seen some stainless steel ones, which I've seen a lot of reviews say that the stainless steel might be a little bit too heavy for their Nespresso machine, so I didn't go that route. But I did pick up this cool thing that I saw online. This is the Nessus Reusable Virtual Capsule Kit. It works for all of the different sizes of coffee that you can get through Nespresso, and mostly what I'm going to be using today are the coffee pods. I'm going to need to buy a sleeve of the Nespresso pods, like the actual espresso size pods that I genuinely like, drink through all of them, and then eventually I'll also fill those with Cafe Bustelo. But I just wanted to see if the kit would work today. How easy is it to use? And also, I want to show y'all that it could be easy too. Hopefully, I don't know. So if you are a Nespresso user or curious, or you want to try resealing on your own, I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. All right, besties, here's what comes in the box. I know it might be a little self-explanatory, but we're just gonna go through it anyway. All right, so we've got 150 foil lids, which is weird because you have to peel one side. You'll see about it later, but they're pretty easy to use. Got this nice, cool tamp and seal combo where you push down the coffee and then you flip it over and seal it down. Got a tiny little brush for cleaning. Brush, 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 brush.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would.
And now let's get into prepping. So first, what you're gonna wanna do is, of course, get yourself a nice clean area. I put down some paper towel because I didn't want coffee grounds going everywhere, because I'm gonna cut these bad boys open with an X-Acto knife. Watching myself struggle is so hard. But hey girl, you did it, you got that coffee out, and boom, now we've got five. Not so clean, but then voila, movie magic, nice and clean. SMR for you. You ready? This smells so fucking good. Oh, this smells so good. Yeah. Oh. Do this. Boop. And then you pull off. All right, sweet friends, it's now time for the moment of truth. So, off camera, I went ahead and I did all of the pods, and honestly, pretty seamless, pretty easy, honestly, pretty therapeutic, not gonna lie. I would honestly take a Sunday afternoon, weekend afternoon, go through my pods, fill them up. It was actually pretty nice. And now we're gonna see how well they fare. Nothing spilling out, as you can see. I'm actually pretty pleased about this. I'm really excited. All right, so here's the final verdict. Honestly, 10 out of 10. It took me a while to actually purchase because I was like, what if it's hard? I guess I thought it was unnecessary, but then the more I thought about it and the more I thought about how much I want to start making my own coffee to take on my commute to work, and I don't want to buy pods all the time because I can run through pods pretty fast, especially if I'm using like 1 or 2 a day. I think this is a really good, very small investment, honestly. It comes with like 150 foils, so you could honestly, realistically keep using the same few pods over and over again. I will be buying some more espresso sized pods, and I will probably buy like maybe 1 more basic round of coffee pods. And then once I get all the pods that I want, or I feel like I have enough, absolutely, I'm going to keep using these over and over again. I'm gonna start getting in the habit of every single time I use one, I'm just gonna come in and rip the top off. See, I pulled the lip up on the side already, so all I have to do now is just peel it off. I might get a little mason jar where I can, like, you know, siphon some of this out, put it in a jar so I don't have to like pull out the big thing every single time. But honestly, worthy investment. I would absolutely recommend somebody buy this. Let me know if you liked videos like this. I enjoy finding little things to make my life easier and more convenient, and I love sharing them with y'all. So if you want to see more videos like this, or keep up with me in whatever form, feel free to subscribe. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. And I'm gonna drink this and edit this video. See you soon. Bye.